Welcome guys. This is week 11 predictions. These are my predictions, nobody else's. Let's get into it. The first game we're going to predict is the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. The Packers are coming off a bye week. Everybody's rested and healed. And then we got the Chicago Bears. Lately, they have not been looking good. They lost to the Patriots last week. That offense does not scare anybody. That defense doesn't scare anybody. They can't stop anyone. They can't score. And it's just a mess in Chicago. But the Packers, they need to win to catch up to the Lions and the Vikings. So I am going with the Green Bay Packers on this one to win the game on Sunday. Score 31-7 Packers. Next game is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. Yeah, we all know who's going to win this one. Jacksonville almost beat the Vikings last week. If they just had a decent quarterback play, they could have beat the Vikings. But Mac Jones threw 2 interceptions and fumbled the ball once. So, yeah. And what a great comeback victory for the Lions against the Houston Texans last Sunday. That was a great comeback. Because of that, I am going with the Detroit Lions to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next game is the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders were on a bye week, I believe, so they didn't play last week. And Miami Dolphins got a big win over the LA Rams. Both teams are mediocre, but I give the edge to the Miami Dolphins just because of that offense they had with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and they actually have a quarterback in Tua Tagovailoa. So I'm going with the Miami Dolphins on this one. Then we come to the LA Rams versus the Patriots. Patriots dominated the Bears last week, but that is the Bears. But Drake May has been playing pretty well lately. So I like Drake May. And the Rams, they're a disappointment. They could not score one touchdown against the Miami Dolphins last Monday night. If they could only score one touchdown, they would have won the game. But Matt Stafford threw 2 interceptions with no touchdown. So, on that note, I might have to go with the LA Rams on this one to beat the Patriots. Too much firepower on offense for the Rams. So, yeah. Then we come to the Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints. What a big win for the Saints over the Falcons. And the Browns are the Browns. So I'm taking the Saints in this game. Now we come to a great match. The Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is going to be a good defensive battle because both teams They have good defenses, and they both have decent offense. And it's a divisional game. So I'm giving the edge to the Ravens because I believe the Ravens offense is a little bit more better than the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. So once again, I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens over the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the next game is the Minnesota Vikings versus the Tennessee Titans. I really would love to see the Titans beat the Vikings. But I know the Vikings are a lot better than the Titans. But the Vikings almost lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Sam Darnold had 3 interceptions in that game against the Jaguars. So my brain is saying go with Minnesota, but I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna go Tennessee Titans get the 3rd win of the season over the Vikings. Yes, I said it. I said it. Next game, Indianapolis Colts at the New York Jets. Man, the New York Jets are a mess of an organization. I mean, they couldn't even score a touchdown on the Arizona Cardinals last week. How bad is that? And Aaron Rodgers looked like he lost it, man. He looks old. He can't move around. That offensive line is going to get him killed. And the Colts, they were competitive last week, but Joe Flacco is not the answer there. I think they might be starting Anthony Richardson. And the Jets, they don't have a great run defense. On that, I'm taking Jonathan Taylor to run all over the Jets. So I'm picking the Colts to beat the Jets. Now we get to the 1 o'clock game. The first 1 o'clock game is Falcons versus the Broncos. Oh man, the Atlanta Falcons lost a battle against the Saints last week. And then the Denver Broncos, they lost the game because they got the field goal blocked. Bo Nix looked pretty good last week. He's been playing pretty decent these few weeks. But the Atlanta Falcons look great. They have some good weapons. But Denver has a good defense. So, I don't know. It's a toss-up. But I'm going with the upset here. I'm going with the Denver Broncos. Then we come to NFC West matchup for the 5-4 Niners and the 4-5 Seahawks. This is not going to be a good battle. I don't know if DK Metcalf comes back this week. If DK comes back, the Seahawks maybe have a chance. Maybe has a chance. So, but I'm going with the Niners. Too much defense. Brock Purdy's good. Christian McCaffrey is back. So yeah, I'm going with the Niners. And now we come to the biggest game of the weekend. And that is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. The Chiefs barely made it out alive against the Denver Broncos. It came to a blocked field goal to win the game. Buffalo Bills, they've been playing well. They've been dominating some teams. Josh Allen's been playing great, but I'm not sure if Amari Cooper is going to be available because he's hurt. On that note, I have to go with the Chiefs, but I really want the Buffalo Bills to win, but you cannot go against the Kansas City Chiefs. And then we come to the Sunday night game, and that is the Cincinnati Bengals versus the LA Chargers. Yes. Cincinnati Bengals lost the heartbreaker last week. They should have went into overtime, but they wanted to win the game, so they went for a 2-point conversion, and they didn't get it, so they lost by a point. And the Chargers dominated the Titans last week, and Justin Herbert's been playing good. That running game for the Chargers are great, so I'm going with the LA Chargers to win this game. And finally, we come to the Monday Night Football game. The battle of the Texas teams. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Houston Texans. Houston Texans had a heartbreaking loss last Sunday night to the Detroit Lions. They were dominating, but they lost it at the end. And the Cowboys, what can I say about the Cowboys? Dak Prescott is not playing. Cooper Rush sucked. Trey Lance sucked. The defense can't stop anybody. They can't stop the run. So I believe Joe Mixon is going to have a field day out there on the ground against the Cowboys. And you know who I'm going with here? I'm taking the Houston Texans over the Dallas Cowboys. That it's not it's a done deal. I mean, it's a done deal, flat out done deal. So yeah, those are my picks for week 11. I would love for you guys to write in the comments. What do you think about your teams? Are they gonna win? Are they gonna lose? Like I always say, stay safe, stay positive, and always go Pack Go. And I'll see you guys this Sunday.